Imagine stepping into a world where the sun never sets. Ancient Vikings roam and polar bears reign supreme. This is Greenland, one of the world's largest islands and a land enshrouded in mystery. Far beyond common knowledge lies Greenland, named Groenland or Greenland in Old Norse by the outlaw Eric the Red. This Icelandic murderer found refuge here around 986 AD, branding it with a name that promised verdant plains to attract followers. This video unveils the enigmatic history, culture, and natural wonders of Greenland, a territory shaped by Viking explorers and modern-day adventurers alike. Eric found refuge here around the year 986 AD after being exiled from his homeland for committing murder. But why Greenland, you might wonder? Well, the answer lies in a tale of survival and savvy branding. Eric the Red had a reputation to uphold and followers to attract. And what better way than to promise them a land of green pastures in the middle of the Arctic? It was a land that was far from green, but Eric's clever deception worked. The promise of verdant plains drew in settlers, and thus began the chapter of the Viking era in Greenland. The early Viking settlers had to adapt quickly to the harsh Arctic conditions. The myth of a land basking in eternal sunlight was soon replaced by the reality of a world dominated by ice and snow. These settlers, however, were not deterred. They embraced their new home, adapting and thriving in a land where survival was a daily challenge. Through their sheer resilience and determination, they established communities, hunted the native wildlife, and navigated the treacherous seas. Their story of survival and endurance is a testament to human adaptability and the spirit of exploration. It's a story that remains etched in the icy wilderness of Greenland, a story that continues to shape the land and its people. As we peel away the layers of Greenland's icy exterior, we uncover a rich tale of survival and endurance. The story of Greenland is a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, a story that begins with a paradoxical name but unfolds to reveal a land of extreme beauty and resilience. Greenland, home to just over 50,000 inhabitants, is a melting pot of unique traditions and culinary quirks. With a population less than most small cities, Greenland's culture is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of its people in what can often be an unforgiving climate. The cultural heritage of Greenland is as rich and diverse as the Arctic fauna that surrounds it. Much of this heritage revolves around the sea, the source of sustenance for generations of Greenlanders. The traditional cuisine is a reflection of this, featuring a range of marine and land animals that thrive in the Arctic. Seals, reindeer, whales, and seabirds are not merely symbols of the land, but vital ingredients in a cuisine that has evolved to nourish its people in the harshest of conditions. Take, for example, suasat, a traditional Greenlandic soup that often features seal, reindeer, or even whale meat. Or consider matak, a dish of raw whale skin and blubber, enjoyed for its unique texture and high energy content. These dishes serve as a reminder of the close relationship between the people and their environment. The polar bear, often seen as a symbol of the Arctic wilderness, holds a special place in Greenlandic culture. Far from being a soft drink mascot, it's a revered figure, gracing the country's national coat of arms. It symbolizes the strength and adaptability of the Greenlanders who, like the polar bear, have learned to thrive in the Arctic. Greenland's cultural contributions extend beyond its borders too. The words igloo and kayak, now recognized globally, originated from the Greenlandic language. These inventions, the igloo and the kayak, epitomize the ingenuity of the Greenlanders, who designed them specifically for survival in the Arctic's extreme conditions. In the heart of this icy wilderness, a vibrant culture thrives, created by the tenacious spirit of the Greenlanders. Their resilience and adaptability, reflected in their cuisine and traditional practices, paint a picture of a culture that has not just survived but thrived amidst the ice and snow. Navigating Greenland's vast icy landscapes presents unique challenges and opportunities. As the world's largest island that's not a continent, Greenland's geography is an adventure in and of itself. But how does one traverse this expansive land of ice and snow? In the urban centers, residents rely on the familiar hum of buses. Yes, you heard it right, buses, just like in any other city across the globe. But here's a fun fact for you. Greenland's longest road stretches a mere 40 kilometers. This short span connects the capital, Nuuk, to the nearby settlement of Capisilit. It's a testament to the island's extreme terrain and the resilience of its inhabitants. Yet the real charm of Greenlandic transportation lies not in its motor vehicles, but in the sleds pulled by Greenlandic dogs. These hardy canines, a breed known for their immense strength and resilience, are the lifeblood of rural transportation. With their deep, powerful howls echoing across the tundra, they carve a path through the endless white, their sleds gliding smoothly in their wake. It's a sight that's as timeless as the land itself. The vastness of Greenland's geography poses unique challenges. The icy terrain, the harsh climate, and the sheer isolation of many settlements necessitate a different approach to transportation. But Greenlanders, heirs to the indomitable spirit of the Vikings, have made their adaptations. From the sleds of the rural areas to the buses in the cities, they've fashioned a way of life that's as unique as the land they call home. They've embraced their environment, not merely surviving but thriving amidst the ice and snow. They've turned obstacles into opportunities, carving out a world that's as vibrant as it is vast. In a world dominated by ice, Greenlanders have found innovative ways to traverse their beautiful yet harsh homeland. It's a testament to their resilience, their ingenuity, and their undying spirit. And it's just one more reason why Greenland, the last Viking frontier, continues to captivate the imagination of adventurers around the world. Greenland, a self-governing territory of Denmark, boasts a unique economy firmly grounded in its natural resources. Here, icy landscapes serve as a treasure trove of natural gas, petroleum and minerals, while the surrounding seas teem with rare seafood. These resources form the backbone of Greenland's economy, shaping its ties with the outside world. Greenland's economic relationship with Denmark is a fascinating one. Since gaining home rule in 1979, Greenland has steadily moved towards greater economic independence. However, Denmark still provides a significant annual subsidy, accounting for about half of the Greenlandic government's budget. This financial assistance is primarily directed towards infrastructure and public services, crucial elements in maintaining Greenland's isolated and dispersed communities. The year 1982 marked a significant milestone in Greenland's economic history. It was then that Greenland took the unprecedented step of leaving the European Union, or the EU. As the only territory to have done so, Greenland's decision was driven by a desire to protect its fishing industry, its economic lifeblood. The EU's common fisheries policy, which allows member states to fish within each other's waters, threatened Greenland's control over its own fishing grounds. With fishing accounting for more than 90% of its exports, Greenland's departure from the EU was a bold assertion of its economic sovereignty. Today, Greenland's economy continues to evolve with a growing focus on extracting its vast, untapped reserves of natural resources. Its icy expanse hides significant deposits of minerals like zinc, lead, gold, and rare earth elements, the latter being critical in manufacturing high-tech devices. Moreover, beneath its waters lie potential reserves of oil and gas, offering a tantalizing promise of future wealth. However, the pursuit of these resources is not without challenges. The harsh Arctic climate, remote location, and lack of infrastructure make extraction difficult and expensive. Yet these obstacles have not deterred Greenlanders, who see in them the prospect of economic self-sufficiency and perhaps full independence. Greenland's economy, like its landscape, is a testament to its people's resilience and adaptability. Just as they have thrived in an unforgiving environment, so too have they navigated the complexities of economic self-determination, forging a unique path in the Arctic wilderness. Greenland, a land of ice and mystery, invites you to explore its hidden treasures. This place of paradoxes, where its icy exterior conceals a history of Viking settlers, and a culture shaped by its harsh climate, beckons you to delve deeper. As we've discovered throughout this video, Greenland is a land of contrasts, where the name itself is a testament to the cunning of its early settler, Eric the Red. He spun a tale of green lands to lure followers, transforming a murderer's refuge into a thriving Viking frontier. In its sparse population of just over 50,000, we see a culture that has adapted to the extreme conditions. A culinary tradition featuring seals, reindeer, whales, and seabirds, and the invention of globally recognized words like igloo and kayak reflect this adaptation. The mighty polar bear, a symbol of strength and resilience, is revered, not commercialized, standing proud on the national coat of arms. The vastness of Greenland's landscapes is counterbalanced by its minimal infrastructure. Yet amidst the common urban transports, traditional sleds pulled by Greenlandic dogs persist, highlighting the resilience of its people. The geography, though challenging, has shaped a community that thrives in this extraordinary environment. Not a sovereign nation, but a self-governing territory of Denmark, Greenland's economy is built on its natural resources. Its departure from the European Union in 1982 and its ongoing relationship with Denmark underline its unique political journey. The presence of natural gas, petroleum, minerals, and rare seafood provide a lifeline for its economy. So what are you waiting for? The land of eternal sunsets, where Viking heritage intertwines with modern-day adventures, calls to you. Uncover the tales hidden beneath the ice. Taste the unique flavors of its cuisine. Experience the resilience of its transport and understand the intricacies of its economy. Venture forth into the land of the Vikings, unearth the mysteries of Greenland, where the sun never sets and the spirit of exploration never dims.